History is filled with almosts, with those who almost adventured, who almost achieved, but ultimately, for them it proved to be too much. Then there are others, the ones who embrace the moment and commit. And in these moments of truth, these men and women, these mere mortals, just like you and me, as they peer over the edge, they calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
What if? Many of the world's problems will be solved with a revolutionary algorithm through a system designed and engineered specifically to support and accomplish it. What if, for the cost of a fast food meal, you could enter into a lush and vibrant world, and through this extraordinary algorithm, receive many times over that small entrance cost, legally and continually. And your life actually changes that fast. And so, what if you were holding that miracle answer you've been hoping for in your hands right now? What if this new system technology would most certainly enable you to enjoy life more, and all you had to do was sign up? That's it, and ride the system wave as it goes absolutely viral and takes virtually the entire world along with it. And the best was yet to come. So, let's get started and enter into the BIIOSPHERE, because there's simply no better place to be. Hi, and welcome to our video presentation, and congratulations for being among the very first to arrive. We trust you'll enjoy our short storyboard introductory videos to give you an idea of what's going on and why you absolutely want to be a part of it. And so, we present to you the semi-instructional BIIOSPHERE summary videos for your viewing pleasure and a bit of entertainment. It's definitely in your interest to take a few minutes of your time to watch this short series of video presentations, because it's in summary form, and it's a whole lot easier and more fun than reading through a bunch of materials. Well, you're probably here to ask us, what's with all the excitement? And so, the first thing we need to ask you is, want some money? It's truly an honest question. And before you write this off as some gimmick or scam, ask yourself this: what if Facebook, or Twitter, or any other social platform paid you just to use it? As you may know, those platforms monetize you. They turn you into money. That's how they got massively rich. We've simply reversed that. And so, instead of a privileged few people making a sick amount of billions of dollars off of us, we simply take that money and spread it around, giving everyone a little but respectable amount to enjoy without any strings attached. Of course, legally. But it gets even better, as you'll soon see. And lastly, you should know, this is not a fluke. The BIIO matrix system has been in development for some years. Over 20, to be exact. Mostly because a critical part of the equation was missing. And it's not without precedent. After all, it took Einstein a total of 25 years to figure out and publish his combined theories of relativity. We're talking monetary generation, distribution, and redistribution on a magnitude, and in a methodology, never historically produced before. And not a moment too soon. So, without further ado, we begin at where else? The beginning. Hi. And welcome. You're about to meet an entirely new technology system. Actually revolutionary. It's an ecosystem that was created to level out and balance out the worldwide playing field fairly. It's an entirely new socio-financial, socio-commerce, socio-economic order, an entirely new world order. It's so new, in fact, that we had to create an entirely new world for it. We call this new world the BIIOSPHERE. Within the BIIOSPHERE, everyone prospers. Everyone has money. Everyone has food, clothing, shelter, and beyond. Too good to be true? Not in our new world system. Everyone has excellent BIIO system, paid for, comprehensive health insurance. And in fact a whole lot more. The BIIOSPHERE is an amazing place to live free and prosper. We are about to rewrite history. And why not? And why not to the advantage of the entire and vast multitudes of humanity? The BIIOSPHERE has re-envisioned the world, what it can be, and how it should be. And it's all in the algorithms. Yes, you heard that right. Math. Math is what gives us technology. And math is what is going to give us a new birth. It is going to give us autonomous money. That's right. Autonomous money, not the kind that's doled out by cheap politicians, tyrants, and self-serving egos while the multitudes of the world barely scrape by, or don't even have clean water to drink. No, autonomous money is money that flows effortlessly to everyone, through the ecosystem, because it can. And as it should. The powerful algorithms make it all possible. It is absolutely historic. And it's the only way we can achieve a universal basic income for everyone. Fair and balanced. Realistic and entirely possible now. But even better than ever envisioned before. And the system is already here. It's ethos. And it's extremely powerful. And it is finally time. Hi. And welcome back. You'd probably like to know what the biomatrix system is. And so we produced this introduction video just for you. We are going to explain for you how the powerful ethos system works. It's an extremely comprehensive system, but at the simple core of it, the heart of it, is one of the primary operating systems that makes the entire BIIO system possible. We call this core operating system the continuum, technically known as RCF. We call it the continuum because it operates continually and perpetually. And it was engineered to be a circuitous, powerful, money-generating machine. It is remarkably self-perpetuating. It is so revolutionary we have patents pending on it. Before we dive into this, you should understand that we are going to make some claims that may seem hard to believe, or even impossible. That's just how new technology seems at first. The science fiction show Star Trek in the 1960s seemed impossible, and now only a few decades later, in many ways we've surpassed what seemed impossible. Technology is funny that way. When you got to see how a mysterious and impressive magic trick was accomplished, it all made perfect sense though. That's how our new technology is. How it is accomplished is the magic, and the beauty of it. The reality of it rests upon the absolutely proven and doable. And although the deeper mechanics of the system may at first seem difficult to comprehend, and the system itself is vast, it will all make perfect sense. Oh! And one last thing. Because the totality of the BIIO ecosystem is an entirely new system, an entirely new paradigm, you will need to put your visionary mind on. You will need to drop any preconceptions and biases. These could hinder you from fully comprehending how the system works, why it works this way, and how powerful it truly is. Although the system is so simple a child could use it, the technical mechanics of it may seem a bit complicated at first. Until you get the entire grasp of it. In this overview, we will show you by flowchart diagrams, how everything happens, and is accomplished. So take this exciting journey with us, into the BIIOSPHERE, and understand how autonomous money works. To begin, we should firstly explain what autonomous money is. It is essentially free money. That's right. Free money. It's the kind of money people get when they put $1,000 into the stock market. And then later, magically find $5,000 in their account, because their stock went up in value. The point is, they didn't have to do anything to get that money. Except put a little money in. That's the basic operating principle here. But our system is far better and far more certain than the stock market, where you can just as magically lose a lot of money. Or the lottery, or any other gambling enterprise, because none of those systems offer any truly calculable certainty or safety. Only risk. The ethos system is engineered to be entirely calculable and risk-free. And there are built-in mechanisms to assure that, on which we have solid patents pending. Self-perpetuation. Ethos is also engineered to be self-perpetuating. And we also have patents pending on that. It's like a perpetual motion machine. It simply keeps working, and perpetuating itself, for everyone's benefit. Let that sink in for a minute. What self-perpetuating means is that you enter into the BIOSPHERE ethos system once, and the algorithms take over. They direct your one-time, out-of-pocket teeny-tiny investment, and everyone else's, through a proprietary, and of course legal, and uniquely engineered circuitous system, to multiply the money of everyone, millions upon millions, and billions of people. This happens through some really remarkable engineering methods that are also patent pending and absolutely historic, to give everyone autonomous money and a whole lot more. Let me repeat that. A whole lot more. And finally, there's the biobank, which you can't live without. It's your go-to place for supporting you in all your spending needs and wants. It's truly the bank of your dreams. And the BIIO system enables you to dream big. Really big. And you need the perfect bank to support that. So now, if the BIOSPHERE is your hangout, and the continuum is the engine, the money-generating, perpetual motion machine, and the Guardian Vault Depository is your safe, money-securing, and generating place. And the ethos, BIIO coin, is the juice. And the multiplex, Spendatorium, is the absolute place to be, for you to get everything and anything you want and need with your free, abundant money. There's only one place left, and that is the singularity. But that's a whole nother story. We will explain each exciting system for you in more detail in later videos. For now, we thank you for joining us so far on this new and exciting journey of discovery of the ethos, BIOSPHERE. Hi. And welcome back, once again. You're probably curious about just how the BIIO system, monetary generation, and redistribution works. And so we produced this introduction video to satisfy your welcomed and understandable curiosity. Here's a block diagram of just how the BIIO system itself structurally lays out, to make it all crystal clear. We'll get back to it in a minute. If we're talking about how the system works, we need to first talk a little bit about how it will positively and deeply affect global, systemic, societal change, and the absolute sheer magnitude of it. System consequences. A system this powerful has definite, serious, and far-reaching consequences. Here are just a few. What the ethos BIOSPHERE system remarkably and realistically achieves is this. 1. A universal basic income. For all. 2. Financial stability for everyone. 3. An incentive system to encourage higher education and employment, as well as a reward system for higher productivity. But the incentive system is designed mostly to keep key industries employed with people. Because the ethos system is so powerful and effective, that if it gives people respectable to significant money for doing absolutely nothing, no one would bother working. Let that fully sink in. 4. A system that is absolutely and fully capable of paying for virtually everything, from the basics like food, clothing, shelter, to free comprehensive healthcare. And if that's not powerful enough. 5. A fully paid for education, as well as an early retirement option, and capability. And now 6th, free and entirely paid care for the elderly, and the disabled. Number 7, no more homelessness and no more soup kitchens. And 8, free paid for, competent legal representation, and assistance, for anything on a personal level. That's right, anything. And 9. No more parasitic, exorbitant interest rates of credit card debt, sucking the life out of the economy, and people's lives. 10. Poverty-related crimes, virtually eliminated. Because everyone will have sufficient money for their needs, and often, their wants as well. And of course, there's a whole lot more, that we simply can't even begin to get into in this short video. But you get the idea. We're talking serious, systemic change. On a level that is hard to comprehend. It is probably worth repeating. This may all seem impossible to achieve. But it's definitely not. It's no more impossible than the genius of Leonardo da Vinci's inventions, being absolutely dwarfed, in comparison to a simple modern rocket engine. Which when you think about it, really isn't all that simple. The key takeaway point here is, if you were to have proposed this rocket engine in Da Vinci's time, a mere 600 years ago, they would have thought, impossible. And yet another fine point is this. Since a problem can't be solved by the same mind that created it, a complete outside approach was needed. And so you will also want to approach this whole new and remarkable system the exact same way. From outside your own paradigm. The fact is, the simple puzzle of the BIIO system is far less complex than a rocket engine. And far easier to build and launch. And far less expensive. With far more, truly immeasurable, significant impact on humanity as a whole. Simply because it solves the bulk of man-made problems. What could possibly be better? More significant? Or more important? Not to mention the fact that it will unquestionably and positively change the lives of ordinary people everywhere, and for the better. So come, enter into the BIIOSPHERE, because there's simply no better place to be. Let's go now on a journey of discovery and understand BIIO matrix modules next. And don't miss it for the world. An entirely new world. This is the end of chapter 6. Please see our other introductory videos, which deal even more with the mechanics of the system.